Caitlin Clark, did you turn down $15 million? Oh, that's a boss move.
Confirmation from the people that want to pay the money. Sponsors. Oh, man. Angel Reese fans are going to be pissed.
Things are about to get real fast. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's brightest star, has just shaken the foundation of the basketball world. After dominating on the court and becoming a household name, she's now at the center of a shocking revelation. Angel Reese, once seen as a potential rival, has just been exposed as a far cry from the superstar many thought she'd become. The landscape of the WNBA is shifting, and it's all thanks to one player, Caitlin Clark. But how did we get here? How did Angel Reese, who once owned the media spotlight, find herself playing second fiddle in a league that should have been hers for the taking? The answer? A crushing combination of missed opportunities, poor decisions, and a reality check that will change everything.
Said that there will be no deal put in front of Angel Reese anytime soon.
It looked like she took the city over.
Sorry, Angel Reese. The $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark. Oh, fuck. It's about to get ugly.
Brace yourselves, because this story is about to turn the WNBA upside down. From billion-dollar sponsorships to brand loyalties, the power dynamic is shifting, and Caitlin Clark is leading the charge. But what does this mean for Angel Reese? Let's break it all down. Let's rewind to the moment that shocked everyone. Angel Reese was on top of the world. She was the queen of college basketball, the Bayou Barbie, with brands lining up for her attention. She had the charisma, the looks, the viral moments. Social media adored her, and sponsorships followed. Reebok was all in, plastering her face across campaigns. And for a brief moment, it looked like she was about to dominate both on and off the court. But the glamour of it all began to fade in 2025. Suddenly, the hype wasn't enough. Empty arenas, sponsorship deals that never came to fruition, brands quietly pulling out. And most devastating of all, Angel Reese's once promising future now seemed overshadowed by a player who was, quite frankly, on another level, Caitlin Clark. It wasn't just a minor setback. It was the unraveling of a brand built on smoke and mirrors. Reese's fans tried to rally, tried to defend her, but the truth was clear.
There's a lot of money, unrivaled. If y'all think y'all gonna get Caitlin Clark over there for chump change and a little bit of equity, you have another thing coming. This woman turned down $15 million, so you best believe she will turn down your offer if it's not right as well.
Didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese.
Without the game-changing performances to back it up, all the Instagram posts, viral TikToks, and flashy fashion statements weren't enough to secure her place as the face of the WNBA. What followed? A sharp contrast, Caitlin Clark taking the spotlight and running with it. Then came the moment that shattered all illusions. Ice Cube, a man who built an empire from the ground up, standing in front of the cameras, didn't mince words. Angel Reese. She wasn't the star the sponsors were looking for. In a jaw-dropping interview with TMZ, Cube made it clear, the $5 million offer on the table, that was for Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese. Let that sink in. A $5 million deal crafted exclusively for Caitlin Clark, and Reese wasn't even a contender. No shared packages, no first come, first served. This was a deal designed for one player, and one player only. Ice Cube, a marketing genius, knows how to move the needle. And guess what? Clark was the one who brought in the views, the ticket sales, the jersey sales, and the sponsorships. Reese, not so much. This wasn't just a slap in the face. It was a full-blown reality check. When the man who made NWA a household name and turned the Big Three into a global phenomenon says you're not worth the risk, you know you're in serious trouble. This wasn't about personal bias. It was about marketability, and Caitlin Clark was the clear choice. Let's break down the numbers. Ice Cube offered Caitlin Clark a staggering $15 million for just 10 games. Think about that. A guaranteed $1.5 million per game for just showing up. This wasn't a gamble. It was a sure thing. Cube and his team had done their homework. They knew what Clark brought to the table. Ticket sales, sponsorships, media buzz, global recognition. And it was all backed by a track record that couldn't be ignored. Meanwhile, Angel Reese? She didn't even make the first page of the pitch deck.
This is insane. Caitlin Clark. The Big Three reportedly offered Caitlin Clark $15 million for 10 games.
Reese had failed to deliver on the court in a way that justified the hype. Her brand, built on flash and flair, couldn't generate the same kind of return as Clark's. Sure, she had some viral moments, but when it came to the crunch, when it mattered most, Reese simply didn't have the numbers to back it up. And as if this wasn't enough, Clark's jersey? It was flying off the shelves. Number 3 across the league, with reorders selling out before even hitting the store. Risesse mercandise, barely a blip. No urgency, no buzz. That's the kind of metric that ends negotiations before they even start. The numbers were clear. Caitlin Clark wasn't just a star, she was the industry standard. Let's talk about Chicago, the All-Star Weekend. It was supposed to be Angel Reese's moment. The Bayou Barbie was ready to take over. But as soon as Caitlin Clark, sidelined with an injury, showed up in the city, everything flipped. Chicago was Clark City now. Fans flooded the streets to see her, screamed her name like she was Michael Jordan himself returning home. Reese. She was there, sure, smiling for the cameras, doing the PR rounds, but she wasn't the story. She wasn't even a footnote. The world had already moved on. The media and the fans had turned their attention to Caitlin Clark, and there was nothing Reese could do to bring it back. This stark contrast highlights the divide between branding and authenticity. Reese had the branding, the catchy slogans, the viral TikToks, the fashion. But Clark, she had authenticity, numbers, wins, historic moments, a legacy in the making. Fans wanted the real deal, not just the hype. And in Chicago, it was clear, Caitlin Clark owned the stage, even without playing a single game. Reese's journey was supposed to be the next big thing in women's basketball. But as 2025 progressed, her hype faded. Commercials that once looked promising turned flat. Sponsorships stalled.
Clark with the new Stanley Cup deal. It's amazing. I gotta go get my cup. I gotta get my t-shirt and my Stanley Cup. You already know.
Some projects that seemed set to launch were quietly put on hold. Fans, once rabid in their support, began to question, where was the return on investment? Reese's stats didn't help either. The flashy double-doubles and rebounds were becoming increasingly hollow when you looked at her efficiency. Shooting 33% from the field? Those numbers weren't going to turn heads. And the numbers don't lie. The sponsors weren't interested in a player who couldn't translate their buzz into tangible results. It was a cold reality. Reese was left chasing deals that never seemed to stick, never seemed to have the same impact as her counterpart, Caitlin Clark, who was busy rewriting the history books with every game she played. The hype train for Reese was running on empty. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was doing what she does best, building an empire. In just 50 WNBA games, she tied for the third most triple-doubles in league history. 50 games. That's not just impressive, that's historic. Every game she played was an event. Her games were pulling in double, sometimes triple, the average WNBA ratings. Entire arenas sold out because of her name. Families planned vacations just to catch a glimpse of her playing. Caitlin Clark is more than a basketball player. She's a cultural icon. Her impact goes beyond the court. From her Nike deals to her soon-to-launch signature sneakers, Clark is rewriting what it means to be a star athlete in the modern world. She's a movement. As for Angel Reese, she's still trying to catch up. The $5 million offers, they're not coming. The sponsorships, they're drying up. The brand, it's losing steam. She's still trying to figure out how to get back into the spotlight, while Clark is busy building a legacy that will last far beyond her playing days. The comparison between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese isn't just about basketball, it's about two different paths. Clark has built a legacy based on authenticity, performance,